What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here. So I hope that you're excited to be here. We have had like a really cool past couple of weeks learning a lot about TikTok. And I know so many of you are excited, to dive more into marketing on TikTok and launch products on TikTok. And, many of you have asked me questions about is Facebook marketing still work? Absolutely. It's our main way of marketing, 100%. But we like to keep you on the cutting edge, right? So everybody is piling in the webinar right now. And I'm I'm either have a cold or really bad allergies. I don't know. There's tons of pollen in Mississippi. So you might hear me kind of clearing my throat a lot or cough a little bit, or maybe I'm a little bit more chill on this webinar. But either way, I'm here and I got some cool stuff that I want to show you, some product research and a little bit more about TikTok. So we can learn, we're still going to learn a lot of really amazing stuff. What everybody can see now is the welcome screen. So you see our recommended vendors, and these are always up here. And as I discover, any more vendors we work with in the future that we feel um, comfortable putting our name behind, I will most certainly let you know. But right now it is Pillow Profits. They're amazing for print on demand. Then you got Shine On, which is just an incredible platform. They're a free app. They're located here in the US and they ship anywhere in the world. So anybody can use them, right? So it doesn't matter where you're located, you can use them, ship anywhere in the world. You got Zendrop. Zendrop is like basically a really great replacement to AliExpress, where you get to deal with, an American company, people that speak really good English. They have lots of insurance in regards to if a package gets lost or a customer wants a refund and things like that, where they got you covered. And then CJ Dropshipping, which is if you can't find something on Zendrop, typically I go to CJ Dropshipping, although Zendrop will import stuff from AliExpress. We have some really cool some really, really cool, vendors that we get to work with. Now, the last couple of weeks, we have really dove into TikTok, and TikTok is new, but it's not new. I mean, people have been advertising on the TikTok platform for a little while now. It's just becoming more, it's becoming more open to the public, if you will. Wasn't as like easy to get an advertising account before. Now pretty much anybody can. And if you go back to your Access Adrian members area, which you all should have, and you click on the Profit Power Hour, that's going to open up our free members area, and you can hit webinar replays 2023, watch now. And if you just want to simply learn more about TikTok and from the beginning, if you're new to this webinar, then I would start and I would go back here to March 7th, and you can watch, how to create a TikTok ads account. And then, we gave away a course for free that's no longer available for free, but we will again open it up in the future possibly. But we taught a lot about targeting there. And then last week we went over TikTok domination, and so you can watch this, and I kind of like shared my screen and just went over some of the important pieces of the puzzle when it comes to preparing to advertise on TikTok, and then going over again some of the targeting interest and things that you can do when you're launching TikTok ads. So you can all go and you can watch this. Let me get my camera on real quick and see if my camera um, is active. Okay, sweet. So here we go. Awesome. So can everybody see me? Just say yes if you could see me in the chat so my team can take care and make sure that all is good. Okay. All right, sweet. So last week, I told you all I wanted to invite a TikTok expert on to teach, and I was not able to get him this week. Uh, I'm going to try for next week. So my plan was originally to have this brilliant TikTok marketer come on and just school all of us and do some training. It just wasn't in the cards for this week's schedule. I wish it was because I feel so under the weather. It would be great for me to not have to talk and I could sit back and just, learn myself. But, hopefully we get that done next week. So what I want to do this week is, um, while we're waiting on that, I want to go over. Adrian is spying on TikTok ads live. I want to go spy on some other likely successful TikTok ads. And I'm using a software that I pay for. I don't know. I think it's like 250 bucks a month. I can't remember. I've had it for over a year. Um, and I'm going to do some research for you, but also I want to talk to you a little bit more about some of the questions that we got last week. Okay. So if I pull up my whiteboard, last week, we had talked a lot about the number one rule to marketing being nobody cares what you think and nobody cares what you like. For example, we had, we run an agency and we had a client come in, it was a couple days, maybe it was Saturday. Some of our clients are in Slack with us and project management boards. And that client um, requested like just a lot of stuff and it was too much. I was like, I know that this all sounds like a really good idea to you, and it does. It sounds like a fantastic idea. But the fact of the matter is that it's not going to work. Like if you do all of this, then you are shooting yourself in the foot, guaranteed, right? These niches are not hot. These products are not going to sell very well. What you need to do is you need to laser focus and you need to launch a couple of things at a time and you need to, mimic success. Don't try to be successful in something that you like, that you're passionate about if you're a marketer, right? Just freaking sell what the people want. Don't get caught up in building the most beautiful, unique, customized store. You're a drop shipper right now. Your goal is to just simply get profitable sales. And then when you discover what your niche is, you discover what product it is that, what product market and audience it is that you're making money from, that's when you shift. That's when you go in and you say, okay, um, I'm going to customize my store to cater more toward this brand identity, right? Is everybody with me on this? Yes. But at first, we're just mimicking successful products. We're looking at, what ad creative are they using? What products are they selling? And what niche audience are they advertising to? And so today, well, tonight, what I want to do is I want to do that. I want to spy live on competitors' creative. I want to spy on the products that they're marketing. What are they writing about their products? What are they selling their products for? What are their profit margins, right? What niche audiences are they targeting? And we can learn so much from that and mimic their success. And again, what we're going to find is that a lot of the stuff that is working right now, we are not interested in. We don't care about. We never thought listen, if you had have told me a decade ago, and I was still a marketer, I've been doing this since 2008, but a decade ago, 2013, if you had have told me that I would have made over seven figures, multiple seven figures, selling pictures of dogs printed on yoga pants, I would have said You are absolutely crazy. Because who would even think that a picture of a dog would look good on a pair of yoga pants? It kind of seems like you put a, the leg is shaped, it's bigger at the top and it gets skinny as it goes down to the knee and the calf. Um, just think about putting a picture of a big dog on yoga pants and you got like the leg part which is big and it's getting smaller. It looks like a warped image, right? Well, I sold an immense amount of leggings with pictures of dogs on them. And I can't believe people bought them. I think that, yeah, they looked kind of cool, but like I just didn't think they would really pull $80 sales, and they did. So if I had have gone with what I thought would not work, then I would have missed out on 7+ figures in sales, right? And when I saw that that worked, I said, well, damn, let's put this on this and this and this and this and this, all these other random products that I didn't think would work, and they all worked. So what I do, I sniffed out the money, right? And then I followed the money once I found it. I just followed it. And that's really what you need to do is you need to be open-minded to mimicking success and then following the money thereafter, right? So, um, when we're spying on some ads, you're going to find that some of these products you're just not interested in. If somebody says, hey, what does your e-commerce store sell? Let's say you're at a business meeting or whatever. You're hanging out with some business friends, maybe an attorney, a doctor, another person is a business executive. They're all doing well, a banker, and you're sitting at dinner or lunch with them, and everybody's talking about business, and they're like, what's up, Sarah or John or whatever your name may be? How's your business doing? What are you doing? Now you're sitting by a doctor that just said he, patched up somebody's brain, I don't know, or like, cured some disease, an attorney that just won this big case. You're like, well, this week we freaking smashed yoga pants with pictures of dogs on them and did like 300K. Like they were like, what? Yeah, like we just sold a boatload of yoga pants with pictures of dogs on them. Like pit bulls are off the charts right now. I'm telling you. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like it sounds like funny, but when I was in that situation, talking with some of my executive friends, even though their jobs sounded like cooler and more important than mine, I was making way more money than them, doing a lot less work, right? So I learned not to really care about like what people think about what it is I'm selling, as long as it's ethical and it aligns with my beliefs. It doesn't go against any of my religious beliefs or anything. Um, I just want to do whatever makes me money, right? Then I can go have fun, do whatever I want to do. So try to think about that when you start running your business. Um, and you start selling these things, like it doesn't matter if it sounds cool or not, or it sounds weird or not, because it's putting money in the bank. That's the only thing that should matter to you, not how cool it sounds or important it sounds. Like, some people are like, we want to sell environmental friendly so and so and so. So we have a calls. That's phenomenal, amazing calls. Let's do that as like, extracurricular, like charity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and donate the proceeds to whatever it may be. Let's get this money over here selling yoga pants with dogs real quick though. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's just how marketing works. Anyways, enough on that. I could talk about that a lot because it always becomes an argument with people, clients, students. They want to sell stuff that nobody cares about, that's going to just lead them to losses. And they don't want to sell the stuff that works because they're not interested in it. That's just not how marketing works. Okay. That being said, last week we talked about that, but we also talked about the TikTok Pixel, and I showed you how to literally install the Pixel from your TikTok account onto your Shopify store. So we went into TikTok, and I'm not going to go through this again. You can go watch last week's replay. It's completely free. It's on my YouTube channel. It's in your members area. You can go watch it. Okay. But the pixel is just a little line of code. You see this little code right here? I'm highlighting it. It's a little ID. Okay. It goes on your Shopify store. So you would essentially come over here to your Shopify store and you click on your TikTok sales channel. You install the TikTok app. I did all that last week. Not going to do it again this week. Okay. If you're brand new to the webinar, by the way, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go watch the replays. They're all there. They're for you. It's basic stuff. Set up a TikTok account, put their app on your Shopify store, install your pixel. Now you can see we have TikTok marketing set up, ready to go. This is what we did last week. So again, you can do this. Just go back to your Access Adrian members area, click on Profit Power Hour, right? Then click on 2023 and watch TikTok domination. The first one that shows up March 21st, and I walk you through this step by step by step. Right here is where I'm walking you through it. Okay, so we walk through everything, how to get it done, and it's all there for you. You can watch as many times as you want. All right. So we got that TikTok pixel installed. Now, what is a pixel? Why do you need it on your Shopify store? How is it going to help you with your marketing efforts? And then let's spy on some TikTok ads, okay, which will be fun. But let's get the boring part over with first, because the boring part is the foundation of your Shopify store and what's going to actually help it work if you're marketing on TikTok, okay? So let me maximize this and let me take you to school for a second, okay? So with TikTok, you have what is called a pixel, and a pixel will track people's movements on your store. So, you hear all this talk about, um, you hear all this talk about uh, data, TikTok getting people's data and all this and that. That's not really what this is about, because Google does the same thing, Facebook does the same thing, Snapchat does the same thing. They all have tracking, right? This is how the reason when you log into TikTok, Facebook, um, Instagram, and you see ads that are relevant to you is because they're tracking the movements you're making within their app and even outside of their app. Okay. So you're going to need to have the TikTok Pixel installed. All right. So number 5, you're going to install the TikTok tracking pixel. Okay. We did this last week, right? And what this is going to do is it is going to, before, like, everybody was hyping AI, I called them intelligent ads, and intelligent is different than AI, but I call it intelligent ads, because when you put this pixel on your Shopify store, it starts to learn who your buyers are, who your visitors are, and who your buyers are not. And it will allow TikTok to help you in your ads find more valuable customers. So the way that this essentially is going to do is it's going to, over time, okay, learn who wants to buy your products. Okay. All right. So it's going to learn who wants to buy. Okay. It's going to learn who wants to buy. Now, it's the best way to explain this. You're going on a date. You go and hang out with a friend, whatever, date, hang out with a friend. And that person knows nothing about you, okay? None of the things you're interested in, the food you like, things are happening in your life. They don't know anything about you. And you go and you hang out with them. You're really, the conversation the whole time is going to be asking questions. Like, so what do you do? What do you like? Where do you go? It's really a big survey, typically, to see if you're compatible. Once somebody gets to know you, that's when they can send you the funny gifts that they know are going to make you laugh because you watch The Office, right? They're going to be able to send you cool YouTube videos that they found of things that you're interested in. They're going to be able to tell you about an experience that they had that you can relate to. And you're going to become better friends, or you're going to become closer in regards to your relationship and dating, because you find this compatibility, you find that you fit, you find that you make each other happy. Advertising's the same way. When your Shopify pixel, I mean your TikTok pixel learns who your prime dream customer is and what they want and what they respond to, what happens is you start serving your ads to those people that want you and like you, right? And trust you. And so you have a better relationship, which means you build customer loyalty. You build a customer, an audience base of people that you show things to that they like, and they visit your store more often and buy more often because they like the stuff that you got. And that's essentially what the TikTok pixel will do. But this takes time, okay? This takes time. So this will season over time, and it will age like fine wine, okay? Remember that. The longer your Shopify store is active, the better. The longer you have people coming to your store while your TikTok pixel is on there and your Facebook pixel is on there, the better, right? The more it learns, the better it becomes. So if your Shopify store the first month isn't mega successful, right? In 3 to 4 months from now, after it's gotten an abundance of data, 3, 4 months worth of data, in other words, people visiting your store, learning who's clicking what, who's buying, who's not buying, your store, your ads should perform better, right? A lot of people give up when they're 3 feet from gold. You got to dig first. It takes time. You got to get your hands dirty a little bit, right? And you got to sweat a little bit. So I think that your store should, before anyone tries Shopify and gives up, I think that you should really let it season for 90 days, 3 months. And I think if you're really doing what I'm teaching and you're running ads, within 2 to 3 weeks, your pixel should be getting good data like that it could use. But the longer your store is alive and traffic's coming to it, the more intelligent it's going to become because of the TikTok pixel. Now, why is that? Now, I know I got veterans on here, right? I know I got my boy Brian Rolfson on here. We got Kathy on here. You all know this, but when I explain the pixel, I also got to remember there are newbies on here as well. So let me just quickly draw out how this little funnel works, okay? So here's what happens, all right? You have a TikTok ad, which we're about to spy on here shortly, okay? So you have a TikTok ad, okay? Boom. Here's your TikTok ad. And the TikTok ad, they're all vertical. So this is your ad. It's on somebody's phone, whatever. All right. And this is your, we'll call it a product video. And it'll say, shop. Have a little shop button. Okay. Right. Somebody click, and let's just say that this ad is for I love dog stuff, but it's for a dog collar. Okay. Made a lot of money in dog stuff. So I always use dog stuff as examples because I'm not a poser. I like to, use examples of stuff I've actually sold and made money with. Okay. So it's a dog collar. All right. So somebody now will click on that ad. Yes. And when they click on that ad, they're going to end up on your sales page. Okay. So this is your store, and this is a sales page. It's not the home page, it's the sales page. And your sales page will have, you know, a pic here. It'll have a couple more pics of the product. It'll have a title, a description, and it'll have your buy button. All right. I'm not trying to have beautiful art here. I'm just trying to show you how things work. Okay. Then once they click on the buy button, as you all know, they go to their cart page. All right, so the cart page has a, you know, your cart, and it will have, you know, product one, and it'll say, you know, buy. So it's basically just saying, hey, this is everything that's in your shopping cart. Would you like to move forward with your order? Then once they say, yeah, I'd like to proceed with my order, okay, they end up on the order form page where they put in their details and they pay, okay? So this is where they put in their credit card, name, address, all that stuff. So this is the payment page, right? And once they pay, dun, 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 they end up on the thank you page. Okay. Couple of steps before you get to the money, okay? This one right here costs money because it's an ad, all right? And what's going to happen is you got roughly, let's just say, you got about, from your ad, 100 visitors, okay? And of those 100 visitors, only 20, or let's just say 30 ATCs, which would mean add to carts, okay? So you have 30 of those people that added to cart. That means that this step right here had a 70 person drop off, okay? So 70 people, let me move this in case y'all can't see my controls, have a 70 person drop off right there. 70% of the people that came to your store did not like the product enough to even add it to the shopping cart, y'all. Two things happened here, right? TikTok learned who didn't like the product enough to even add it to cart. It also learned who liked it enough to add it to the cart. So what is happening right now is the TikTok pixel is communicating to your account that, hey, don't spend money on these types of people, whoever they are. We don't know what it is about them, you know, any specifics about them, but don't spend money and try to find more people like these 30. Okay. We want more people like this that are adding products to the cart. So it's learning. Your Shopify store is actually sending data to TikTok essentially and telling them yes and no. And so the longer you leave your store live, the more people that come to your store and the more yeses and nos you learn, the more intelligent your ads become, and it starts trying to find the yeses, right? It learns more about who is the yes. It's people that are in this age group in this location that have these interests and are online at this time, are in you know you link up with this income bracket or this type of profession or that consume this type of content. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. They learn it and they serve it to people. Okay. Now that's the beginner way of using the pixel. The next step is going to be, okay, well, we got to the payment page. These people said, yeah, okay, I'm gonna add this to cart. I like everything that's in my cart. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to pay. And so of the 30 people that have it in the cart, let's just say that 10 of them, or let's just say 15 of them 15 of them get to the payment page. So they 15 let's just call it views. Okay, that means they click the add to cart button to get to the order form. Okay, so we got 15 people that said, okay, I like what's in my cart, I'm ready to pay. So we just had another 15 people, so 15 person drop off, which is actually a 50% drop off from the previous step. Okay, and this right here is a 70% drop off, okay, from visitors. You had 100, now you got 30. So you saw 70% of your people. And then of those 30 that added to cart, only 50% of them went through to put in their payment information. Does that make sense? Okay. So what happens now? All right, this data gets sent back. Like the TikTok pixel is essentially tracking this data in real time, and it's telling the ad, by the way, we really, 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 really want you to find these types of people. Whoever these 15 people are, we like them because they got money, they got a credit card, they're ready to buy. They didn't just put it in their cart and sit it there for layaway. They put it in their cart and they are ready to purchase. So we're gonna, put a little green highlight around this. Okay. Um, so these people are very valuable to you because they committed even further. But it's also going to tell people, hey, these 15 people right here, okay, they're honestly just as bad as the other people. Oop, let me get the blue line. They're just as annoying as the other people because they came through and they fell off. Now, of course, at this point, you have abandonment cart emails that are going to pop off, and you're inevitably going to get some of those to probably buy, right? And TikTok will track all of that. But what we're doing is we're capturing for TikTok the people that are dropping off, and we're also capturing for them those that continue to commit through our funnel. Now, of those 15 people that view the payment form, let's just say that, well, I'm not even going to know the math on this because I suck at math, but let's just say that, I don't know, let's just for the sake of math, say um, five buyers, okay? It's not likely to be that high, but let's just say five buyers, okay? So now we have five buyers, which is, was that 33.3% drop off. So we had 10 people between this step here drop off. So we had 10 person drop off of 66, let's just call it for the sake of math. I believe it is a 66% drop off, right? 66.6% drop off, right? So again, now the pixel is gonna say, whoa, 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 these people, they almost made it, but they dropped off. Something happened. So what is it? What is it about these five people that we really like? Now, that's if you're getting about 5 orders per day. We'll put this one in, we'll put it in yellow, okay? Telling ad, hey, find more people like this. Like we really want to find more people like this. Definitely find people like this, okay? Find people like this, but really look for the people like this and try to get rid of the people down here that are dropping off. So, um, as you can see, like if you were getting 5 buyers a day, that's not a lot of data. And I know this is kind of boring. Maybe it's not, but it seems like, to some people it could be. But 5 buyers a day is not a lot of data. But if you were to run this for 90 days, okay, and get 5 buyers a day, okay, 5 buyers per day, Your boy ain't even gonna try to do the math. Like, I know I might look dumb, I just don't care. I know how to make money, I don't know how to count it. All right, so 90 times 5, that'd be 450 buyers, okay? So that would be 450 buyers data, okay? Ultimately, this TikTok pixel over 90 days, if you were to just get 5 sales a day, would learn a lot about those 450 people. Now, here's the reason I'm drawing this out for you, because I'm trying to explain to you, why as a beginner, not just, having the pixel in your store is important, but moreover, why time is necessary. Aging your store is necessary. Letting things season is necessary, and understanding that it's a lot like fine wine. The older it gets, the more mature it gets, the better it's going to perform, the better it's going to be, meaning your pixel. So if you ran this for 3 days, and out of the billion people that are on TikTok, I guess there's a billion, I don't know how many people are on TikTok, but let's just say, the hundreds of millions of people that are on TikTok. How many of you in here think that if you let it run for 3 days, lost, $20 in ads, you got 15 buyers. How many of you in here expect, out of hundreds of millions of people on TikTok, for TikTok to look at a small sample size of 15 buyers and say, got it, let's dial this in? No, it's not going to happen. Consistency is key. Time is necessary. So for those of you that say, well, I tried it for 3 or 4 days and it didn't work, and so I knew that this was a scam, and I'm just going to shut my whole store down. You weren't even 3 feet from gold, but oftentimes that's, people do get 3 feet from gold, and they get that mentality like, oh, I did this for 2 weeks and it hadn't worked. And if they just had to let it run a little bit longer, they would have seen that they finally got enough data, right? 15 people is a crappy sample size. 450 people is a decent enough sample size for them to start learning out of a couple of hundred people. And then, of course, they're learning of thousands of people visiting your store who not to target. So two things are happening, right? TikTok is learning who not to target, which you get that data a lot faster because you're going to have more people not buy than actually buy. So you're going to try to learn how to sift away through these bad leads. And then it's learning who is the buyer. It takes longer for them to learn who the buyer is, a lot less longer for them to learn who the buyer is not, but you need both, right? And so that's what happens when you put this on your store. You get to just install it on your store and then forget about it and then run your business. But understand that if you let things go and you say, hey, I'm going to commit for 90 days, I'm going to let this pixel get data for 90 days. I'm going to let it learn who isn't the buyer and who is the buyer for 90 days. And I'm going to run a small budget. I'm going to commit. I'm going to skip, going to dinner this weekend and blowing money on food that I don't need to blow on. I'm going to skip, going to, this concert this weekend that I don't necessarily have to go to. I'm going to take that money. I'm going to put it into this 90-day budget, and I'm going to get data. All right. And I'm going to try to let my business season, and I'm going to let it age, and I'm going to try to push it to thrive. But see, most people, and I need to move to spying on ads because we've been going for 40 minutes, and I don't want to, I said I wasn't going to go this for long on this one because I wasn't feeling good. But as I start talking about this, I forgot that I don't feel good. I've literally have forgotten that I don't feel good because it's exciting because I understand how it works. But, a lot of people, they're not willing to sacrifice the BS for the empire, that what's necessary to build the empire, right? They're not necessary. They're gonna go to the gas station and they're gonna blow money on a bunch of Red Bulls. They're gonna go to Starbucks and get this stupid freaking latte, extra chocolate, caramel, extra whipped cream, and spend $12 on a stupid cup of coffee. You know what I do? I make a pot of black coffee. That's it. That's what I drink. All right. You're not going to catch me at Starbucks spending $12 on coffee. All right. They're not willing to sacrifice some of these little tiny luxuries and put the money into their ads. So what I challenge you to do at this point in this training is to train yourself next time you're spending money on a small luxury that you want. It doesn't hurt your life to go buy a $12 cup of coffee. So what? Yes, it does. Because that's 12 bucks that you could have put into ad spend as a beginner and that you could have lost and said, okay, well, it's just a cup of coffee, right? It doesn't burn as much when you're not spending money on all the little tiny luxuries. You're building test budget. Every time you spend money on a tiny unnecessary luxury, that's money that you could have put into your business. That's how entrepreneurs build. When they become obsessed and focused with their business, they start seeing all the little things that suck away attention, that suck away funds from their business and their potential success. And they rid themselves of those habits. They rid themselves of those friends, and they literally dive and live and breathe. How do I get this business to work? 90 days. 90 days. Try it. I promise you, it will be life changing. Not saying don't go get Starbucks, go get it. Just understand that when you get it, that money you spend on that coffee that is ridiculously priced, right, that you could have made at home, that's money you could have put into an ad that maybe could have brought something back. So don't be crying and whining and fussing. Oh, I've got to spend money on ads when you're out here blowing money on dumb stuff that you don't need, right? I don't want to hear it. So, anyways, this is what you should do. 90 days. I'm not saying you need to get 5 buyers a day, but you'll get enough data. Because if you don't get enough buyer data, you'll get enough non-buyer data. Trust me, for it to start performing better and for it to start doing better. And just commit to getting rid of some of these smaller luxuries if you're on a budget. If you got plenty of money and a good job and you're just doing this for fun, go buy every dang thing you want to. Just make sure that you also don't neglect your business and don't hesitate to invest in ads because of its $10 a day or 12 bucks a day or whatever it is, if you're going and doing all that other stuff. Because if you are, then you don't really want to win. You really don't want to win if you're not willing to do that. All right, so now that you understand how the pixel works, how do we, instead of the pixel learning everything from scratch, meaning brand new store, clean slate, how do I get, how can you speed up and accelerate the process, right? How do you go from a clean slate to actually finding helping your pixel identify the buyers and everything faster? Well, what you do is you spy on competition. Now, the tool that I use is called PIPI ads. And this is a pretty incredible tool. I've used it for a long time. It is expensive. It's I don't, let me click on pricing real quick. Um, so I'm on the pro plan and it's $263 a month. Okay. So I spend $263 a month because why the heck would I have any other plan other than the best plan? Like, I don't even actually use this myself. My team does. Like, the pro plan lets you have sub accounts, and I have virtual assistants that go in and use this for me, but it also allows me to do more product research faster, and let me find unlimited, what they find winning products and advertiser details per day, and product details per day. So I can get more done faster. So yeah, I'm going to anytime I do anything, I get the most expensive plan if it's within reason. So it's 250 bucks or 263 a month. Okay, whatever. All right. I'm not saying that you have to get this. I use this tool all the time on these webinars to kind of share with you what's working right now. If you want to get this tool and you want to be able to use it, where is it? I think I have it on here. I have a 20% off coupon. I pay 260, but you would get 20% off of that, which would be, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks. The discount code is Adrian, and the link you would go to is profitph.com/PIPI. That is an affiliate link. I don't care if you use it or not. But if you want 20% off, they've given me a 20% off coupon code um, as an affiliate partner. Okay. But again, I honestly would rather you keep your money and put the 250 bucks in ads until you really get going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say go, don't blow all your money on tools. Then you have no money to spend on ads. Okay. So let's look at some of the things that right here, right now, tonight are working. So I've gone through before and I've shown like, how you can uh you can go through here and you can say I only want to look at e-commerce products, let's just say in the United States, but I would do, the top 5 English speaking, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, so on and so forth. I'm looking for ads that say shop now. I'm looking for products that are advertising from the Shopify platform. Um, I am also looking for, where's the other filter that I typically use? I am looking for, hold on. I told you I don't even use this that much. I literally just pay for it. My team uses it. I showed them how to use it, and I've actually kind of forgotten all the little tricks I know about it because they know it. But why do I care? I pay other people to do it for me. So, um, oh yeah, first scene and last scene. So really what we're trying to see is we don't want to add that's too old, but I like to go and I like to try to find ads that are, just been live for at least the month. So first scene and then last scene, I would want last scene to be today as well. So, first scene and last scene. Oh, hold on. One. Is it not? There we go. Okay. So this is going to be anything that is, been seen this month. But we can also say that it was last seen at least, today. It's really going to narrow results. These are ads that have been active and are still active. See, it narrowed it down too much. So maybe we get rid of this. And then we go to, let's see, total likes. I would say with total likes, we would want this to have more than about 1,000 likes. So that means it's really heating up. Okay. And now we have products that are getting millions of impressions or hundreds of thousands of impressions, and also are getting a lot of people interested, liking the products. Okay. So this is one way to go through it, use their filters and find really cool products like this skull, what looks like a purse or something. Yeah, this is like right here, a little skull purse. Okay, cool. 169 thousand popularity, 7.5 million impressions. That's hot. Okay. But I really like to just come over here to the winning product section because it just makes life easy. All right. It just makes sense. Let's look at the winning product section. Now we can go by, different filters like release date, impressions, likes, comments. So release date would be showing us the newest ones that they feel is a winning product. How they determine winning products is probably by popularity and other measurements through the TikTok pixel. But this one right here is Mom, you're the piece that holds us together. Let's look at this ad. Okay. So it looks like a little plaque with puzzle pieces. It's a gift for mom, good for Mother's Day. We can see it's being advertised in the US, Canada, Australia, UK, and Taiwan. Okay. It gives us, estimated orders. We don't know how accurate that is. It's been live for 20 days. Like nobody's spending money on an ad for 19 days that's not producing sales. Like that would just be stupid, especially at 4 million impressions, which is how many people have seen the ad, which means they've spent a handsome amount of money on there. But that looks like a semi-unique gift. I do think though you could probably find something similar on a dropship website. But what we're really looking for is some of the stuff that we can quickly and easily replicate. So what is this? Okay. Okay. This is interesting. It's piquing my attention. 175,000 impressions. Only use it where the sun shines. Okay. and it looks like it is a like laser hair removal device for like your underarm. And I know y'all can't hear the ad, but she was talking about if you're getting married and you have a open sleeve like wedding dress, this is really great. It's got a 1.8% like, 3,000 likes, 175,000 impressions, so it's starting to really heat up. We can click on this. It'll it'll tell us they've spent roughly, $1,000 in ads. They've gotten, anywhere from 20 orders to 200. Who knows how many it really is. We can go here to their website. We can see exactly what they've written about it, how they're selling it. This is just a general old Shopify store with the basic theme. And it is called a You Like Permanent IPL Laser Hair Removal. So, all right, we can see that this is the winning product. So what if we came back over here and I'll just go to CJ Dropshipping and let's just see if if I just copy and paste that name, if something similar comes up. I don't know if it will. Okay, well, dang, same dang thing came up. Here it is right here. Portable IPL laser, same color too. This is 22 bucks, okay? Plus shipping. Total price out the door is $33. 33 bucks for this little laser hair removal device, okay? $33. Now, this company is selling what looks to be the same device. All right, it looks like it. And they're selling for 359 bucks. They have 124 reviews on this. It looks like they're giving a $100 off coupon code too if you use You Like TT. Now, y'all, come on, it's ridiculous. Y'all, I literally just told y'all to do this, okay? I said mimic success. Here you go. Profit margin on this is stupid. 359 bucks, and they're getting it for potentially around 33 if they're getting it from that vendor. My God, they got a $300 profit margin built into this bad boy. And obviously they are they're marketing to a group of people that it's, with talking about weddings, it's like you got one shot at this. You want it to be perfect, your wedding to be perfect. So people spend a lot of money to make sure weddings are perfect. But here's what I was talking about. If we go back to my whiteboard, okay, I said spy on competitor ads, TikTok specific discount. So I recommended you use a TikTok account, a TikTok style discount code, okay? And I also recommend you figure out who your target audience is. This is people that are getting married, okay? So you could target people on Facebook and TikTok, I think. I'm not positive on TikTok, but I know Facebook, that are engaged, right? So we can target people that are currently engaged. TikTok specific discount. If you look right here, they're giving $100 discount, and You Like TT. What do you think TT stands for? My guess is TikTok. So it has a dynamic discount code here relevant to TikTok, just like I told you to do 2 weeks ago. This person's following my strategy to a T. They know who their audience is. They're giving a solid discount code for the product that's relevant to the platform that users came from, right? It's as simple as that. And they're getting sales. Moving along. Mother's Day gift personalized circle pendant. All right, so let's click on this. All right, so yeah, it's just like whatever. It's a little box that opens up with the rose and this little thing pops out. Okay. This is a pretty unique product. So we could find, I don't know, I'm just gonna copy this and go back to CJ Dropshipping and just see what happens if I were to copy that and put it in. Let me get rid of this one. I don't care about that. Get rid of this one. This Mother's Day. Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go to their website. How much they selling? 24 bucks. Oh, this is definitely like an AliExpress item for sure. Boom. Okay, pop over here. Boom. 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 Let's see. I don't know. No clue if it's going to come up or not. All right. So that, whoa, 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 whoa. Spoke too soon almost. Voila. There you go. All right. Here it is. All right. Now, it doesn't have the box, but it is the same exact dang pendant. The same thing. I mean, I'm sure that somewhere There's going to be the little custom box that's with it that you could find. But look at this, same product. They're getting it for anywhere from $5 to $15. I think it depends on like what metal you get, or how many beads are on it, obviously. So it's going to be dependent on that. And we already found, and look, if you go to this, I'm sure, yeah, the price has changed to 39 bucks. And yeah, so they're selling for 39 bucks. It's wild, like decent profit margins on this. Actually, it doesn't even look like it comes with that box. If we're being honest, there's no, like literally, that was just a video, but there is no box, which I feel like could be kind of misleading to people because it looks like that box is there, unless somewhere I'm missing it. Well, there is a gift box here, but is it that gift box? Because they don't really show what the gift box looks like. Um, Anyways, whatever. Here we go. Another winning product, 126,000 impressions. Again, they cite this with their data showing, upwards of 100 orders. We don't know if that's real or not, but it seems like, they're pulling their data from somewhere. And then we just go down the line. Like, I would have never thought to sell that necklace. I would have never thought, literally, I would have never thought to sell a laser hair removal thing for your armpit to people that are getting engaged. Like, y'all, takes me back to the number one rule to marketing. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like. I ain't, like excited about selling armpit hair removal lasers. I'm not. But if it's making bank, your boy's excited about selling it, right? So that's how it works. What is this thing? I don't even know what the hell this is. A water? Oh, it's a diffuser. Okay. That's a little bit too fresh though. 5,000 impressions. They've spent a couple $100 on this ad. Estimate 1, 2 orders. We're going to pass that by now, but it does look cool. It does look cool. Let's see what else. Buy one, get one free. Wearing a tan through bikini for the day. Oh, does that really work? So this is like a bikini that supposedly will not leave a tan line. Compelling, I'm sure. Does it work? I don't know. But 48,000 impressions. We're looking for things with a lot of impressions. 661,000 impression. That's in Spanish or something, so I don't really know how to read that. Um, what about this one? 100,000 impressions. Looks like an Apple AirTag wallet. Okay, that's cool. Find that easily. Oh, that's all over the place. You can get that on ZenDrop for sure. So what I do is I scroll down. Now this would be the by release date, but we could go by ad impressions. Now this should show us like the unicorns, the things that are just popping off right now. All right, so this has 39 million impressions. Sheesh. That is a lot of money spent on that ad. 28 million impressions, the best spooky slides. But you see, the, when you start looking by impressions, you have to also pay attention to seasonality. Like these slippers, oh, bet these are gonna smash for Halloween 23. But it ain't Halloween right now, y'all. All right. Nowhere near. So you could see that this was seen September 27th of 22. So this was an ad marketing these Halloween spooky slides right here, and it crushed, but it only crushed before Halloween. So like if you don't pay attention, you'll start marketing stuff that's not even working right now. You got to look at the dates. Look at the dates down here. All right. So some of these bigger ones are even go back to 2021. Now, just because it goes back in 2021 doesn't mean it's not working. These ads are in here for a reason, right? It just means that, they're not as fresh. What is this? Are you crapping me right now? Is this another laser hair removal? Um, this one's from 2022 though, so it's a bit older. Okay, it's the same thing. It's just a different device. They spent upwards of 40, upwards of 79 grand on this ad, created over 6,000 potential orders, 11 million impressions, which means they spent a lot of money, as you could see on ads, because impressions cost money. But now you can see that this product has evolved. It's still working, but now it's like it looked like it was a cordless one that's not plugged in by a wire. So when I'm talking about mimicking success here, y'all, this is what I do. I don't just look at, hey, what are the latest ones? I want to go in and I want to look and see if there any that have evolutions, or are there any older ones that are still popping off right now that are really generic, that have customer regeneration every day. Come in here and see which ones have the most comments, because people that are commenting on stuff, like, they're taking more time to engage with this product, and they might be commenting that they love it or tagging other people to it. So we start looking through, these are winning products that have lots of comments on them. And again, I like to look at ones that are newer, but I still like to go back and look at ones that have a lot of engagement. So this one right here, January of 23, so newer, 14,000 impressions. What is this? Come on, what the hell is this? Come on, show it to me. Mini scrapbook. Okay. Seriously? That's it? It is literally just a little plastic thing that you wear on your necklace, I guess, that lets you put pictures of you and your bestie in it. It never ceases to amaze me how simple stuff is that sells. It's just downright dumb. It's so simple, but it works. Look at this. They're killing. Mini scrapbook keychain. Just plastic. Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of flabbergasted that this is working. Which again goes to my point. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like. Because I think this is about the dumbest thing you pay $16 for. It's plastic, laminate plastic. You slide photos into, wrapped around. It literally costs like probably 5 cents to make this, and they're selling it. No. Mm-mm. Let me look at this. Take the TM out. Okay. So get this to pop up. Huh. I'm kind of shocked that that's not coming up. With a little bit more digging, I think I could probably find, now we're getting a little bit closer, but I'm not seeing a lot of it on CJ Dropshipping, so we'd probably go to AliExpress next. But it is interesting. We would dig a little bit more for that. Minimalist keychain album mini storage bag. Boom. They just gave it a fancy name, calling it a scrapbook. This is it right here. And it is actually, they're charging a decent bit for it. $5, probably find it way cheaper at the different vendor. I need to type in a couple of different things. But there it is. Like, that's it. Boom. And they got it marked up 3x even from this price. So, like, you go through here and you really start to identify some weird stuff that's popping off right now. And the thing is just because it's in here doesn't mean it's going to work for you, right? Just because it's in here, it's working for others. They also know who their audience is. It's not just about the product, it's about the audience. It's about the optimization after your TikTok pixel being installed. Their TikTok pixel has got 6 million impressions on it. All right, 6 million impressions on this one ad of this dress right here. All right, it's seasoned, it is aged, right? So they're always going to outperform you as a noob, but you got to give it that 90 days, get some data in, let it learn, let it age, let it season, right? Don't expect to come copy or mimic success from a generic product that has 10 million impressions and get the same results. Their pixel is more seasoned than yours. Their ads are going to show to people more likely to buy than yours. But you have to start at zero just like they did. They were willing to put in the time and let it age and let it season and let it do its thing. Doesn't mean you're going to lose out of the gate. It just doesn't mean you're going to win out of the gate, right? Or win as big. As time goes on, you should theoretically you should win better. You should win bigger as your pixel learns more and targets people better for you. So just remember that, like there are a lot of moving parts to this process. It's, you know, spy on the ads, figure out who their audience is. What is the creative look? What is the product? What is the niche? Are they giving a TikTok specific discount that's very appealing, right? Who is their audience? Is it talking about wedding people? Is it talking about whatever? All right. Split test creatives. We're going to let our expert teach you that later on. And you know, letting the TikTok pixel season, letting it learn and age. So that's kind of like a good summary for tonight's training. Next week, I'm going to see if I can get our TikTok expert on to teach you and school you on TikTok now that you kind of know the idea. Spy, mimic, and let your account age. All right. Let it age. Don't kill it. No, I mean your store. Don't kill it in 1 week and say, oh well, I guess e-commerce isn't for me. I gave it 1 week and I spent, you know, $278. So I guess it just, you know, is not for me. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You didn't really give your business a shot. If you ran it for 1 week and you spent $100 or $200, like give me a break. You're not cut out for this if that's the case. Just go get you know, a regular job, shut down your store and forget entrepreneurship, because this is something that takes time. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of patience and understanding why it takes time. Like with this pixel, it takes time for it to learn. That's how it works. Those that are patient, those that commit, those are the ones that get paid out handsomely most often. Those that are looking for get rich quick, that want something to work overnight, that rather go blow their money on, you know, expensive Starbucks, ridiculous lattes, and are not willing to put any money into their business, those are the losers. Those are the ones that never make it, right? So hopefully I'm not here just teaching you tactful strategies. I'm also teaching you a bit of mindset where, yeah, I slap you around a little bit and I kind of poke at the people that are crying and whining, because I know that they're shooting themselves in the foot and they're costing themselves potential. And I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to be embarrassed I want you to be ashamed and embarrassed if you're over there blowing money that you shouldn't be blowing on things that you don't need, but you're crying about spending 10 bucks on a TikTok ad. That is shameful. It's ridiculous. All right. So I hope that you receive it all with love, because I love you all and I want you to win. I'm excited for you. And I will see you all next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Okay. And I'll see you in the group. And hopefully next week we have our TikTok expert. That is it for tonight. And yeah, hope you have a phenomenal night. I'll see you next week. Go in our Facebook group and let me know, did you like tonight's training? I hope that you did. Okay. Good night, y'all.